I'm leaving Standing Bear Hostel. I stopped by I was maybe gonna spend the night and see if my package was in there, but it hadn't come yet, and so he's gonna forward it to like Irwin or something that's in like 100 miles, so that I don't have to keep trying to go slow and catch it. But the guidebook says it's reasonably priced resupply, and it is not. It's very expensive. There's a couple things in there that are okay, like the peanut butter that was like $2. That was fine. And then there was like things like Pop-Tarts where you have to pay $1 for each Pop-Tart, and for those little Nutter Butter cookie things, there's like $1 for each of them. When most stores you can get them for like 20 cents if you buy a bunch of them. So it wasn't that great. And the quality of the sleeping areas, it's basically you're sleeping in a shelter, but you're paying $20. So if you just go a couple more miles, you can sleep in the same type of thing, but it costs you nothing. Which I've heard lots of good things about that place on YouTube. And it's a really cool place, but I mean, I wouldn't spend money on that. But the guy was very nice. I have to say that. He was pretty nice. One of the cool things about not really checking your guidebook is that you come across awesome things like this without knowing it. It is the morning of the 26th. I stayed at Groundhog Creek shelter last night, and there was only one other person inside the shelter, because some people that are going southbound told us that in the gap that's like 3 miles away, there's a trailer or a camper van that's doing trail magic, and last night they were cooking hamburgers, hot dogs, and steaks. And I heard that this morning they'll be doing like eggs and bacon and all that stuff for breakfast, so I'm trying to make it there. There's not a very good view. It's very cold and rainy. So yesterday afternoon was pretty miserable in the rain. It was pretty cold, and I cut my day shorter than I planned and stayed at Roaring Fork Shelter, and the group of people that was there was really fun. It was like a really unpleasant walk, but everyone was still like super happy, so it was fun to be around people that are still with good attitudes in the rain. And right now I'm like maybe 9 or 10 miles from there. I'm going down into Hot Springs. I'm not sure if I'll stay there tonight, but we'll find out. I am leaving Hot Springs. I just stopped in and got some food. I didn't want to pay another 17 bucks to stay, and I heard that there's a really cool campsite down like a half a mile. I forgot what the name of the river is, but I heard there's a nice free camping spot that's really, the guy said it was a beautiful, beautiful camping spot, so I thought I'd check it out, and the sky is looking good. So we're gonna tarp tonight, and I got a ton of food because the last leg I had a very small amount. So yeah, and I have a 2.5 liter of root beer. It's pretty heavy. And yeah, I'm gonna go camping again. There's a pretty straight up climb out of Hot Springs, but there's these awesome views once you get part of the way up. The sun's about to set though, so I'm gonna keep moving. Last night I didn't stay at that campsite. I went farther and ended up walking into the dark because I couldn't find a spot for a while, but it wasn't too bad. That was the second night of this trip that I've slept by myself with no one else like tenting around, and like 2 minutes ago I just saw my first bear of the trail. I walked around a corner and I guess it saw me first and it started sprinting up the hill and like grunting and stuff. It was kind of weird, but it was cool. Hey guys, I made it to, someone made this little 300-mile marker out of sticks. It's April 30th and I'm at some gap with Highway 212, and someone left some trail magic and they're all empty except one. And that's awesome. I'm here at Sam's Gap, and they told me that they had trash cans, so I was excited because I've been carrying a root beer bottle for like 30 miles and this soda can right here. So I got here and looked around and there was no trash can. It was a sad day though. It is May 1st and I'm headed down into, what's it called? Down into Irwin, Tennessee. I ate all my food way too fast, so I was gonna camp near the town and then go in tomorrow and do like a Nero day, but I have no food left, so we're going in today. I stayed at Uncle Johnny's hostel in Irwin, Tennessee last night, and this is the bunk room. There's 4 bunks in the back and a computer with internet back there, and a couple more bunks up here and a couch and stuff, and there's really nice showers around the back and laundry and everything. I found a pig. The pig is following me. Here he comes. Come on. Let's go to Maine. Come on, no, this way. Come on, over here. Hello, it is May 4th, and last night I stayed at Clyde Smith Shelter, and right now I'm climbing up Roan Mountain. It's the last 6,000 foot mountain, I believe, until you get to like the Whites. So this is where everyone says to keep your cold weather gear till you get here. And just from the bottom to wherever I am now, I'm not too far from the top, I don't think. It's already at least 10 degrees colder, but it's not too bad because it's sunny out. I stayed in this barn last night, and it had an awesome view to wake up to this morning. It's got like a whole upstairs area, and it's just an open room. It's at like mile 383, I think. Oh, really? There's the barn back behind me. We've had like 4 days in a row of really pretty weather, so it's been nice after all that rain last month to finally get some time when I can just hike and not worry about getting soaked. Whoop whoop, 400 miles. Hello guys, it is May 7th. I'm at Laurel Fork Shelter. Yesterday was pretty hard. I did 18 miles and it wasn't like too rough a terrain, but coming down into the valley and then down to the waterfall was horrible. There's like a bunch of huge stairs that are like, I don't know, 2.5 times the size of normal stairs. Took me like 15 minutes to get down them and my knees were just like killing me by the end. And then last night, my mom said she knew someone in Johnson City, which is like a half hour from Hampton, which is the town I'm going into right now, that I could stay at tonight. So I'm going to do 6 miles today and resupply, eat some food, and then go take a shower and stuff at Dan's house. So I'm looking forward to that. What's up guys, I just left Hampton, Tennessee. I stayed with a friend of the family and got a shower and ate a bunch of food, resupplied, and now I'm headed towards Damascus. Hoping to get there in 2.5 days. That'll be exciting, getting into Virginia, the next state. Finally got the beginning of a video, the first week of videos uploaded after a month, so I'm hoping to get more up soon. I think this is called like Watauga Lake or Watauga Lake or something. The trail for the next like 5 or 6 miles is closed because of, well, not closed, but can't camp because there's 2 bears that I think the mom died, that's what I heard, so the cubs like didn't learn to be afraid of people, and so they will go up to people and take their food and stuff. So I'm gonna be walking through here today. We'll see if we see any of them. We'll find out. Here's the dam on Watauga Lake. It's more like just a big pile of dirt with a road on top, but there's some cool crane things over there. Don't really know what those are for, but I recognize this place from other people's YouTube videos, which is cool to see other people's videos and then finally find out where the spots are that you recognize. Kind of horrible being the first person to walk through a section in the morning because you walk through like literally hundreds of spider webs over and over. I ran out of water about 2 miles ago, so hopefully there's a stream nearby because it's getting really hot. There's a bunch of random dogs on the trail with no collar or anything. They keep barking. There's like 4 of them just walking around in the trail. At first I thought it was a bear, but it's just someone's dog. Hey, I am 22 miles from Damascus, and there's a road here, and I just got some trail magic in a box that this church leaves. They just have a metal box that's chained to a tree, and every day they come out and drop sodas and like little snacks and stuff. And then I also heard that like 0.4 past this road, there's a group called, I think, Riff Raff, and they're having like burgers and beers and all that stuff. So I don't know if that's just a rumor or if it's actually true, but we'll find out. So the Trail Magic burgers were a lie, but I'm here at Double Spring Shelter. We need some lunch.
I'll just shut my face.
Last night we stayed at, what was it called?
Abingdon.
Abingdon Shelter, and it was kind of really creepy. There was like stuff scratching all night. We got up at 3 and heard all these noises, so at 3:30 we ended up starting hiking to the Damascus, here with Hands and Mouth, and we just got to Virginia state line, so new state, going down to Damascus.